Perfect.
All right, guys. It's that time of the week again where we are going to do the mineral line after dark. And this week, I have a pesky Dark Templar killing all my drones. He goes by the name of Nightend, and I just can't hate him for it. He's just that awesome. Hello, Nightend.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing, sir?
Hmm. So far, so good.
Yep, I still haven't got detection up, so till I do, you got time for an interview, bro?
Let me think. Hmm.
No.
Yes.
All right, all right. All right, let's start with some normal generic style questioning. How did you get into esports?
Hmm. I think, uh, well, there's a long story.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. At first, uh, I heard of Warcraft 3 from two of my friends. I started playing like the campaign, and I like it a lot. Then we started to play in an internet cafe,
Mm-hmm.
2v2s on local area network, like me and one
Yep.
against other two.
Yep.
And then I heard about BattleNet,
Mm.
and at that point the Frozen Throne was out,
Mm.
but at that internet cafe they only had Reign of Chaos. So I started playing Reign of Chaos on the BattleNet. I like it a lot, and then uh, after a while, I heard of tournaments in Romania. I started playing in those tournaments. Mm,
Yep.
And yeah, that's the story, I guess. Until I started to play for Romanian national team, and there after that, after I beat Grubby, I got picked up by MTW.
Nice. That's pretty sick, man. It's sad that the technology known as LAN is lost for all time now. And
Yeah.
yep. So how did you get the tag Night End?
Actually, um, all my friends had nicknames besides me, and I wanted some uh, flashy nickname, and I came up with the Night End. And because two of my friends were arguing, one that it's not correct D in front of Night End, and the other one saying it's correct, I said okay, then it will be just Night End. So
Pretty,
that's the story.
pretty awesome. All right,
Yeah.
let's get into some Wings of Liberty here. How do you feel about the recent nerf to infested Terrans? Do you think it's enough, or do you feel that Protoss or Terran could do with a buff to one of their current units, or maybe even a unit that isn't used so much?
Well, since I haven't played Wings of Liberty in like 1 month, uh, I really don't know. But considering the recent results of the Protoss, maybe it maybe I don't know if it's enough, but it's a good buff indeed for Protoss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, but I have no idea if the buff is enough or not. I really don't know because I didn't play.
All
I,
right.
I only I only play at Heart of the Swarm.
Oh, Heart of the Swarm. I've got some Heart of the Swarm questions coming up in a little bit. Um, In fact, this next one actually is a Heart of the Swarm question. Do you think that the Mothership Core? Wait, what do you think of the Mothership Core as a pro player? Do you what sort of role do you feel that it fulfills?
Hmm. I think it helps me as a Protoss player to defend a lot easier from timing small timing pushes from Terran, for example,
Mhm.
like only marine push. It's a lot easier to defend. What else? Um, mm, and timing push from Protoss in PvP. Like it helps you a lot in defending all lanes, one base all in basically.
Even with like Zerg roach rushes and stuff like that.
Yeah, also it helps, but Zergs don't do. one two base all
Yeah,
ins
true.
anymore. At least in all my games, I haven't encountered any Zerg that would do this kind of rush.
All right.
And also, I think
Oh.
the last spell, it's very I don't know how it's called, the one that slows.
Oh yes,
Uh,
the time warp thing, the bubble.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think it's very very strong
Yeah.
in mid game, in late game, in any timing.
Pretty epic. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about that spell, but I don't know. It's
I,
interesting.
pers- I
Yeah.
personally like the Mothership Core. I saw Sase. Uh, oh, I don't know if he was just joking,
Mhm.
but he said that the Mothership Core is he doesn't like it.
I think
I
he's just
saw.
joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. His tweet sounded like he really doesn't like it, but maybe he was just joking.
I don't know. Maybe he like wants to use it more like aggressively rather than purely as a defensive unit. Because initially you could just recall your units in the other guy's base
Well,
and just.
you can also use it, I think, uh, as uh, like you can do two base attack while you take your third,
Mhm.
and you just force your opponent to make units. For example, against Zerg,
Mhm.
maybe that will be a viable strategy in the future. So far, I haven't tested, but it's one of my thoughts. Like, let's say I do immortal two base, I fake an immortal two base all in, while I force the Zerg to stop production, no fourth, just uh, three base, while I take my third base and I force him to make units. And when I see he has enough to defend, I just go back into my base. Like I just recall all my units.
It's pretty awesome, actually. It's
Yeah.
pretty sweet. All right. This next question is about the Oracle. What do you think about it? Might it have potential to be used in all-ins against Terrans due to its DPS against light units?
Yes, I think um, in PvP I don't like Oracle
Mm-hmm.
because if my opponent goes Phoenix, I just lost the game.
Mm.
Um, Against Zerg, I think it's good only and only if the Zerg have no clue you're going for oracles or Stargate, and he has uh, no counter to it
Yeah.
when you arrive in his base. And against Terran, I think two base uh, timing push with Oracle might be really strong if the Terran goes for bio instead of mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm, Personally, I don't like too much the Oracle at this point of the game.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It's still too expensive to really tech into. Let's
It's
see.
too expensive. Uh, it it will only do damage if your opponent does have no clue, doesn't expect it, uh, and it dies so fast.
Yeah. All right. What do you think of the current situation of StarCraft 2 going into Heart of the Swarm? Do you think it is better or worse than it was like about a few months ago when Destiny started having a sign that StarCraft 2 is dying and all that? You think the scene is improved?
Mm. I don't know what to say. Like, why was Destiny saying this?
He was saying this because you see, League of Legends was doing such a good job as to, like, for example, when they had their tournament, the season 2 finals or something, League of Legends internet crashed, right? So the entire community was on their back about we want LAN, we want LAN. So they gave them LAN and stuff like that. And he's just been on Blizzard's case about how they haven't really fixed the game, how it just became literally infestor wars, how they weren't really supporting esports and stuff. Do you think that the current situation looks more positive in the StarCraft 2 scene, or do you think it's like somewhat stagnant?
Uh, It's a bit too soon to say since Heart of the Swarm hasn't been released yet, but I think look, Heart of the Swarm it's a much better game than Wings of Liberty.
Yeah.
Uh, like way better.
Yeah.
Uh, Mostly because uh, the Zerg has been changed pretty much.
Mm.
Uh, mm, like in Wings of Liberty, you had to do 2 units to win. Infestors
Yeah.
and Broodlords.
It's true. It's true. As a Zerg player,
Uh,
I'd hate that because I'm like more of a mobile Zerg player. I like zipping in and zipping out like Zerg is meant to be, but they're like, here's two very slow units. Go
yeah,
kill the other guy.
I, 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 I'm very curious to see all those Gosu Zergs in Heart of the Swarm.
Yes. Yes.
I, I'm very curious what they are gonna do.
I'm actually curious to see what a guy like Jadong can do or DRG can do with swarm hosts because that unit, if you have the right mechanics, you can just do so much damage.
Yes, I think so too. I think Sword Host it's a very potent unit. Also, uh, it's not like you borrow it and that's it.
Mm.
You need to constantly move it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like Swarm Host. I mean, I like it. I don't like it, but I like the fact that it's not just an attack move unit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of those colossi. Sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah, no. Well, Colossus, it's not. Yeah, Colossus is kind of
Yeah,
attack mode.
it's not really attack move. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing. But yeah, I kind of feel that drop play with the swarm host could become something really potent because you drop, you burrow, then you get out,
Mhm.
and like you could do a lot of damage to mineral lines and stuff like that. But it's all theory craft at this moment, as you said. The Gosu guys haven't gotten their hands on it yet. Um, with the new global play, do you think that the overall skill level of StarCraft 2 will be raised because now people can play on each other's servers?
Uh, I'm I'm not sure. It's you mean like when Heart of the Swarm will be released, there will only be one server?
No, no, it's like even now with Wings of Liberty, you can just change servers. It's like you could play on the same account. Like if I,
Okay,
yeah,
it's not like in Heart of the Swarm beta, where it's just one server
no,
for
it's
everyone.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not
Okay,
like art. So.
I personally would prefer only one server like it is now in the beta because the delay will be mm, I I think i- if the delay will be too big, it won't help me playing on Korean server
Yeah.
from Europe. While now, when I play against Koreans, it feels playable. Like it's it's laggy, but
Mm.
uh, it's playable. While in Wings of Liberty, when I tried to play on Korean server from my home, I
Yeah.
couldn't. The delay was too big. So it depends. If
Mm.
I can play on Korean server without a big delay, then it's perfect, and it will help the good players improve faster from Europe and from America.
Cool. Cool. Um, do you think there's a need for competition in the real-time strategy genre? That it could possibly raise Blizzard's game and make them even put more effort into StarCraft 2?
Mm. Yes. I think if Blizzard would have a rival, like another RTS game, that will be very good.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Let's
I
fingers crossed for generals.
but mm, I don't think Electronic Arts will.
Yeah, the only reason I'm like even remotely concerned with it is because Dice is actually making it, and Dice didn't do a bad job with Battlefield.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Yeah, otherwise Electronic Arts messed up Tiberian. What was it? Command and Conquer Tiberian something. That one which was really bad.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was just so
I
bad.
haven't. I did play Command and Conquer, but many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm. All right. This is a question I ask a lot of people that come on this show. If I gave you a blank check, okay, and told you that you could make any game or genre or do something to help improve esports in general, um, how would you go about it?
To help improve esports in general,
Yeah.
not just StarCraft.
You could have just improved StarCraft. It's an esport, so.
Hmm. I don't know. Never thought about this.
See, that's like the one thing I like six pooled you just now. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect such a question. Um, I have no idea actually. Hmm.
Well, it's like it
To
could
help.
do what Axlav did. He said that he'd like make his own team house and like build his own like golden pyramid nexus with the money.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't do that. Hmm. I would rather make a very big tournament, like something like GSL for Europe,
Oh, that would be
and
epic.
yes, and for US, for both of them.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that. Mm, yeah, yeah, this kind of thing.
All right. We're nearly at the end of my questions before we go to the Reddit questions. What's
Okay,
next for Night End?
what's next?
Yep.
Like next tournament?
Well, yeah, man. What's next on your agenda?
Ah, hard question. I got invited to a tournament in South Africa like yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
in like 1 month, and like in 6 weeks from now on.
Yeah.
I think I will go, and yeah, basically my next my next tournaments are in 1 month and a half, 2 months. Like DreamHack, this one in South Africa,
Yep.
and tomorrow I'm playing ESET's UK qualifiers. I think this is how it's called. Do you
Okay.
know what
Uh,
I'm talking about?
I know what ESET
ESET,
is.
ESET UK Masters 2013 Season 1 qualifiers.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds
It's
familiar.
yeah, it will be a LAN tournament for 12 people, I think, in London in
Sweet.
March.
Sweet.
So that's my next tournament.
You better start practicing some Liberty, man.
No, no, no. All of them are Heart of the Swarm.
Oh, okay. Then you better start practicing some Heart of the Swarm more.
Yeah. I didn't want to go to IEM Katowice because they were playing Wings of Liberty,
Cool.
and I wish I would go when I saw how many people were there.
Yeah, the crowd was
What?
insane.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah. It's like,
Like I was really, I was shocked, to be honest.
yeah.
I wouldn't expect to see so many people.
Likewise, it was like, I'd say maybe even better than the recent Iron Squid. That like had a pretty awesome crowd too.
How many
I
were at the Iron Squid? You have any idea?
I think it was in the audience, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it was 2,500 people because it was a ridiculous amount of people. It's
How many?
like 2,500, I think. Like the audience completely, I think it was 2,500.
Oh, 2,500.
Yeah. You think I said
Okay.
25,000?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's like a football stadium.
Yeah, at IEM Poland there were 10,000
Oh wow.
inside, and outside I think 3,000 more. I
Wow.
think yeah,
Wow. Poland the
I think
next Korea.
yeah. Whoa, what? Way above Korea.
True that, man. True that.
No, I remember my first tournament, IEF 2009.
Mm.
there was Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 1
Yep.
tournament. I don't think I saw more than 2-3 thousand people watching.
It's,
Maybe not even.
damn, it's grown so much. It's grown
Yeah.
so much. And hopefully, like, in the next, like,
Also,
7-10 years, bigger.
yeah, most like for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure. Like at DreamHack Bucharest, there were like around 2,000 people attending that place inside every second.
Wow.
I don't know how many did they visit.
It's incredible,
So
man.
yeah, I think at the next one, at the next DreamHack this year from Bucharest, from Romania, I think there will be around 4,000.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's growing and growing and growing, and I like it.
Yo. And the sponsors like it too. Speaking of sponsors, I am also wearing a SteelSeries headset.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Red ones, right?
Oh yes. Yes, red ones.
Okay.
I would ask you
Yeah.
how you know that, but yeah.
How I know that?
Yeah, but then
I
it's like,
guess you already know that.
oh yes. Yes, I saw through your ruse.
Mm.
All right. Now, on to the Reddit questions. I'm going to mutilate some of their names deliberately because they chose
Yeah,
such
sure.
bizarre nicknames. Fobenit73 says, how are you feeling about HOTS? And yes, you have an awesome voice. So,
Oh,
how do you feel
fantastic.
about HOTS? Like, do you think it's
Uh,
balanced? Since we've already kind of discussed a lot of HOTS.
uh, well, yes, I feel like the game is balanced, um, quite balanced. I have played like around 250 games so far, so I need to play more.
Mm.
I saw many Zerg complain about the late game Protoss, like air toss,
Mm.
that it's too strong. Um,
What, like now or before the Tempest
no,
nerf?
like now, no, like now.
Wow. That's interesting. Because before the Tempest nerf, I would agree with them that that was just ridiculous. The amount of damage it could do to everything.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think the game is quite balanced. I only find hard uh, the battle Hellions do so much damage to your probes.
Yeah.
I saw a recent video, some random Terran playing against Hasops.
Mm.
I don't remember who was. Uh, and he killed with 4 battle Hellions, like almost all Hasus mineral
Oh
lines
wow.
from both from both main and expansion.
Ouch. That's
Uh,
painful.
yeah, even if you know it's coming, it's a bit too hard to defend it properly.
Yep. That's
So
why
I think,
scouting is just so important.
it, yeah, yeah, I don't know yet, but I feel like they are too cost efficient against probes.
Yeah. So you could be
I,
seeing like another nerf or something to
mm,
the Hellions soon. Like, do you remember that MLG where Boxer showed how awesome Blue Flame Hellions could be?
no,
It was like he actually.
remind me.
It was the one where him. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It was like 2011, I think. And it was like him and MMA just tore everybody to shreds with like extreme amounts of Hellions and mostly Zerg versus Terran matchup. I can't remember which MLG it was, but it was amazing. It's like he beat Stefano and Sase, and then Idra had to beat him in like a best of seven. It was ridiculous.
Oh, okay, I remember his games against Stefano, but against Hydra I didn't see, nor against Sase.
Mm.
No.
So, yep. Okay, next up from Chromatics. How would you describe your general style of play?
Sorry.
It's all right, man. You're getting ready for that question,
Yeah. Well, I like to be as aggressive as possible, and as uh, I'm trying to be not as safe as possible anymore. I started to take risks, but calculated ones. So uh, I don't know how to describe my style exactly.
I kind of get what you're saying. It's like when you play safe, it's like you
Like,
play to the other guy's tempo.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
I kind of get what you're saying. Yeah,
okay.
that's you're playing more Korean.
Yeah, I try to.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Next question is from attrition. Do you consider your lack of results due to lack of practice or more due to bad luck in brackets? For example, your group at DreamHack Winter was pretty stacked. It had two Koreans, Hero and 4GG, the King of the North Thorzane, and the Kingslayer Nani. That was a tough
uh,
group. Tough group.
yeah, it was a hard group.
Mm.
Lucky, with luck, Naniwa advanced.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. Mm, I think like at every tournament, I was in a very good shape. I lost to a Zerg player. Like at DreamHack Bucharest, I lost to Nercio. At DreamHack Valencia, I lost to Stefano uh, after I beat Teja 2-1. And
Yep.
I beat everyone, I think, in my groups, in both groups. Then I got Stefano. Uh, and I it was just my uh, a bad matchup for me
Mm.
because I didn't like, I didn't try, I didn't think to all in. Like I always wanted to do a game against Zerg, and that didn't work out too well for
Mm.
me.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I think my results will be, no, I'm pretty sure my results will be much better in Heart of the Swarm compared with what I had in Wings of Liberty.
Yes. And we'll have another interview after you like kick everybody's ass. And I'll be like, "Hey
I hope so.
champion, can you like bring me some sunglasses? All those championships is blinding me." Like, oh. But
That
yeah,
would be awesome.
yeah, I have a feeling you will be doing a lot better because that thing which bothers everybody, Terrans, Zergs, everybody, Infestor Brood is finally gonna change, and also no Vortex, which is even better because that
Yeah,
was like one
I
of the worst spells.
yeah, I agree.
Hmm. All right, moving on to the next question from Liches. How is your relationship with Naniwa? I heard you had some beef with him. P.S. The vodka was great last DreamHack Winter.
My relationship with Naniwa. Yeah, I don't know. I have no relationship with that guy.
There you
I
have it, Liches.
I just I just like to make fun of him because every time he had mm, like few weeks ago, Todd, I think, told me that I'm Naniwa said I'm a noob, uh I'm arrogant and I'm noob and I have nothing uh to show. Uh, and it's funny that every time I played against him in tournaments, of course, he
Mm.
never beat me. So I don't know what's his problem. I really don't know. So personally, I don't hate him
Yep.
at all. I
Mm.
really don't. I just find him very amusing, like very amusing.
Yep. That's true. It's true, bro.
That's my relationship with him.
Sweet. Okay, this is from her Diddy. How hard was it to get noticed from the Romanian scene?
Uh, how hard? I don't understand.
It's like, was it difficult to, make your name for yourself or get noticed within the esports Romanian scene?
Oh no, not at all. Because Romania had no, like when I started playing Romania in Warcraft 3, Romania had no more pro gamers. Like it had, but they weren't practicing anymore. So was easy to be the best Warcraft 3 player in Romania, and same in StarCraft 2.
Sweet, sweet.
Since
Representing, man.
yeah, it wasn't hard at all.
All right, this last barrage of questions is from Sovlet or Sovlet. How do you feel currently are how do you feel currently skill wise compared to the very best Protoss players at the moment, like Parting and Rain?
Uh, I have no idea. I have to play them.
That's the
Like
answer to part one.
the
Oh wait,
the
sorry.
the only the only player I played, and I'm not 100% it was him, but I think it was him, was SKMC.
Mm,
Like now in Heart of the Swarm, I think we play like 3 ladder games. I won all 3, but
sweet.
again, I'm not 100% sure it was him. I think it was him after I checked the replays. Same hotkeys, same APM. Uh,
Cool. All right.
I don't.
Well,
And the
if you
same,
did, then
the
thumbs
same.
up.
His style like very very aggressive.
Mm. With like Blink Stalker and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
It sounds like MC.
yeah.
All right. How do you plan on reaching their level? Any secret training routine you plan on doing to get back as a big contender, even when you're facing the very best? This is like the same person. More questions.
Oh, well, I have my own uh, mm, uh, style of practice. Like I like to combine ladder with custom games, but mostly custom games when I practice for a tournament. Uh, I would like to play ladder, uh, but if European ladder is not hard enough, and since I'm in Europe, I I can't play on Korean ladder. Only if they keep the same latency as it is now in
Mm.
Heart of the Swarm. Like now, I can play with anyone, and I think that's the best way to practice, at least for me. So
Sweet.
I will try to play as much as I feel like I need.
Cool. And next question is, what is your opinion? What, in your opinion, is the best environment to practice in? There has been some talk recently on if pro gaming houses are viable and worth the cost. What is your opinion on the subject?
Hmm. I think they are viable
Mm,
as long as you and your teammates uh, take it seriously, and your team does all the efforts to remind you that this is your job. This is it's your passion as well, but it's your job as well, and you need to put all the effort you can. So I think it's viable if all those conditions are there.
cool. So you're like, you remind me of what happened to the Gom house about why it closed down and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a great point you make. Because it was the same thing. People just started goofing off and stuff. So yeah, it's a true story, bro.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know.
yeah. Okay, what is your opinion on Protoss in HOTS at the moment, such as balance slash unit compositions slash build orders?
Uh, I like a lot the Tempest against both Zerg and Terran. If the Terran goes mech, of course. Um, I haven't played Tempest against Bio, Terran that goes Bio. I think that wouldn't be too smart either.
Yeah, like
Um,
shooting Marines
yeah, yeah.
for 5 years. Maybe 5 Marines will die.
Yeah, maybe not even. Um, yeah, I like a lot more the Protoss in Heart of the Swarm than it was in Wings of Liberty. Mostly because you have more options. You can scout easier. You can expansion easier. You can play more safe. You can play more aggressive. You have way more options than you had in Wings of Liberty.
Mm.
So that that can only be good.
Mm-hmm. Makes you like less one-dimensional, and like just makes your keeps your opponent guessing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Also, um, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, where are you staying right now? This is not me asking. This is the guy asking. Where are you currently staying right now? If you're not currently in a team house, do you plan on moving to one?
uh, I think I will. Now I'm at my home, my place, um, and yes, that I think I will move to a house soon. I don't know yet when and where, but I think soon. You will find out more when I will know as well.
Awaiting that tweet.
Okay. Yes.
Who are your favorite practice partners to play with, and is there any specific reason why you prefer to practice with them rather than others?
Mm. Actually, I don't have any. Uh, I I don't have any.
Oh, I will get you practice partners.
No, I
Just
mean
kidding.
I don't have any favorite
Oh, okay.
practice partners. All of them are the same. As long as they don't like we play 4 games in a row
Mm.
uh, on the same map. I do the same build, and he starts to blind counter me.
Oh god, I hate that. It's like,
Yeah,
ugh.
happened couple of times, and I tried to explain it to that guy. I won't name who,
Yep.
but he didn't get it. He just didn't get it.
Yeah. Same exact thing happened to me once, but yeah, it's what can you do? What can you do?
And he's a pro gamer. I would expect him to know that, at least to understand when you tell him, but no.
I think he
He
just got bored from you beating him so many times in a row.
uh, yeah, maybe, but still it makes no sense
Yep.
to just blind counter.
Mm.
Helps you what? It doesn't help you with anything.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's not practice.
Mm.
That's
And
just waste of time.
exactly, exactly. And yeah, we're done. So Vlad does wish you good luck in your future games, and he's always enjoyed you playing, and you seem like a stand-up guy to him, and you are in fact an awesome guy, better than even a stand-up guy. And yeah, do you want to like give any shout-outs before we wrap this up?
Yes, of course. I would like you to thank you for this interview, my fans for support, and of course my team and our sponsors, Raidcall, Twitch, MSI Steel Series, AZO, and yeah, thanks. Also, thanks to everyone who watches and love StarCraft 2.
Yep. Do you have a Twitter that anybody can follow by any
Oh yeah,
chance?
yeah. I think.
You're gonna
Fine.
check. Yes, you're gonna
Yeah, I'm
check.
gonna check.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I am not
Maybe.
editing this out. I am not editing this out.
No, you don't need to. Yeah. Uh, so my tweet it's night end with double D. I
Double D.
forgot if it's just night end or it has double D. This
Okay.
is what I wanted to check.
Yes. Yes. So you can follow him at Night End D at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end. Yep. And that's it for this edition of the Mineral Line After Dark. Big thanks to Nightend for the interview, and you could follow him on Twitter via the link down below. Also, big thanks and shout out to Chris, who's responsible for all the graphics. You can follow him on his Twitter. That link is also down below. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch TV. I'm the Mish King, and I'll see you next Expand.